We're just cruising up the canyon channel here and saw these sheep. They were big enough though. Almost thought they were deer or antelope. We weren't really sure. I mean, they really are big. We got the kids playing right here, and they're spread out all along the shore. Something pretty neat. Captain Steve says that's something you don't see every day.
Taking a nap. This technique works to catch mac. It's not a technique a lot of people use, but I like to use it. It's called the lay down and hook up.
The flutter up.
The flutter up, baby. Fish on.
So what did you do?
What we did is we're getting ready to move, and a lot of times with these lake trout, Captain Steve tells us that once you release off of the downrigger, it causes that bait to flutter up. And it's a reaction that those lake trout absolutely love, and they'll come up and grab that bait. Well, as soon as we released it, I let it start to flutter, and I felt it grab, and I gave it a good hook set. You know, last year was pretty exciting for us. I had never been mac fishing, something new. You're just not quite sure. Well, first fish, sure enough, it is, you know, it's close to 40 pounds. It is a great big Mackinaw. Awesome. Well, from that point on, I just couldn't wait. We're watching the graph, we're going over these fish. You can see the arches on the Lowrance graphing equipment. And as that bait went by, boom, we'd hook up a fish. And it turned out to be about 1 an hour. And the fish ranged from that 35 to 40 pounds to about 20. During the day, we went to one of his spots back up in this Red Rock Canyon area and ended up hooking on to a fish that literally was peeling the drag off the rod. I mean, you could feel every tail pump, every head shake, and the fish was down deep. But it was just taking line, taking line.
We're backing up because he's taking so much line, we don't want him to spool us.
So we fought this fish for quite a while, and he ended up breaking us off somehow, and all we can figure is that there's some cabling down there that Captain Steve says happens to be there, and they knew about it, and he fouled us up and broke us off.
Gary, I hate to say it, but I think it was a fish that pulled us into some cable.
That was exciting while it lasted.
So I like to think it was a 50-pound lake trout.
He lost a really big fish, probably the state record last year. Just got completely out of control.
You see that 6-pound ball is going straight down. He's not a big fish.
But it's a fish.
But it's a fish. Most people say lightning doesn't strike twice. Well, it did. Not a lot of people have the kind of gift that I have. This comes from about 20 minutes of observation. I'm a very quick learner. Oh! It just came off right at the boat. Lost it right at the boat. It was a good fish. It was not a great fish, but oh well, that happens. This spot is notorious for that. Look at that line twist.
Tried to horse him in, didn't he?
I got a little excited.
It remains to be seen what really happened.
Yeah, I don't know. So that spot has been unlucky for me twice. I'm going back for year 3 next summer, same time, and I'm determined to bring in a big mac out of that same area. Another beautiful day on the gorge, another adventure. Captain Steve Davis. Seems like every time we head out, we catch a ton of fish. Weather kind of changes out here on the high desert. Next thing you know, you're rolling through big waves, having a great time. One thing I really love about Captain Steve is the boat is safe, it's sound. He is a U.S. Coast Guard licensed captain. So when you get out in the big water like this, you can ride comfortably to the next spot. But what an awesome place. You guys need to come to Utah. If you're from Utah, you need to get a hold of Captain Davis. Get out here, try your hand at mac fishing, try your hand at kokanee fishing. Thanks for watching. Stay with us. Next week, we'll have another adventure. Same time, different place, whole new set of people. Stay hooked on Utah, my friends.